Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. Today, I have an intuitive message for you about your journey. This will look inside as well as the outside world and the relationship between the two. Okay, my guides would like us to look at the inside first. So we've got scarcity and justice on the inside. Daughter of Feathers on the outside, and Finality, Ten of Swords on the outside as well. Okay, so we're going to start on the outside. We literally have someone playing possum, this Daughter of Feathers energy. Now, you know what these two cards are feeling like to me? I'm not sure if you had this happen with one or both of your parents, but you know when a parent gets so fed up and they say, okay, this is the last time this is ever happening, and it seems like it's final, but you know, they forget or they get over it somehow. In fact, you know, it's not just parenting. We've all kind of, we have all experienced this where you're like, okay, never again am I doing this, or never again am I getting involved. And then some time passes and you kind of forget, and it's kind of like the giving birth. You know, it's so horrible in the moment you think, I'm never doing this again. But luckily, you know, we get amnesia about it, because if we didn't, then I don't think the human race would be populated. So So that's what I feel like is going on with this person. And I feel like this is someone in your environment, someone who means well, someone who is willing to do a lot for the people in his or her life, very kind of self-sacrificing, very, very attentive, very communicative, but they've reached kind of a fake breaking point. I'm saying it's fake because I just don't think this is the real breaking point. I think this is them saying, I'm never doing this again. Now, I feel like this is actually not just a random thing that you're watching. There's something about their interaction with you, as if they're kind of like, okay, I'm standing up to you. We're not doing this again. We're not going through this again. So I feel like this energy is actually directed at you somehow. But I also feel like, again, whether you're sensing this or not, they don't actually mean it. They're just fed up with it in the moment. So let's look at the inside, and let's look at why this is coming to you and why this is helpful. We've got the scarcity, we've also got the justice. So we have two different things. We have poverty mentality, fear-based mentality over here, but then we have objectivity and empowerment through objectivity here. And you're holding both of those in your vibration inside, Gemini. So, you know, I keep wanting to come back to the Justice card. There's more of a pull for me there, because the Justice card is about balance, fairness, and equality. And I believe that the message here is talking to you about really being honest with yourself, Gemini, and really looking at your contribution and your part in the situation. Is this situation fair for everyone? Is this situation balanced? Is this situation mutually beneficial? Because there's something about this poverty card. Either you feel like you're not getting enough, that the other person should be giving more because, you know, you're just not getting enough, or you perhaps feel like you're the one over giving because you're feeling like no one else is doing it. And so there's something unbalanced here. And whatever the situation you find yourself in, this situation has this other person feeling very, very put out and just very like, I can't stand this anymore. So this is not a healthy situation either way. And the key is really our justice card. We ask for more message with that justice card. Okay, they're saying to me balancing the pole. What pole are you talking about? Okay. You know, poles, we think of North and South pole, opposites. There's a top and a bottom. So this is learning how to orient yourself on that pole so that you're neither doing too much, you know, picking up too much slack, or allowing the other person to, you're sliding too close to their side on the pole. This is really about a deep sense of fairness, a deep sense of equality. And I think it's very easy to get distracted in the histrionics of the person that's acting out. And it's very easy to push back against what they're doing because you're like, oh my God, how dramatic are you right now? But they're calling out to you from a place that they're not able to communicate from. They're not able to put their finger on the fact that something isn't balanced, something isn't fair. And so you're seeing this emotional display and you're kind of like, really? But you have the power to really assess how to objectively make this more fair for everyone without emotions getting involved, without people taking things personally. This card is very cold. See, it's very black and white, and this card is so colorful, which makes me think this person is going to act out in a more demonstrative fashion. So interesting. I've been getting this message a lot. These two cards here, the 5 and the 10, is 15-6, balance. Exactly the same concept that Justice card number 11 talks about, balance and harmony. I'm going to get one more bit of advice for you, Gemini. Okay, you know, they're mentioning Libra to me because Libra is associated with justice, with the scales, and Libra is the only zodiac sign in the zodiac. That was a great sentence there, wasn't it? Zodiac sign to be a non-person or a non-animal. It's the only object. That's where we get this concept of objectivity. So even Gemini, you know, you're two people, twins. Taurus is a bull. Aquarius is a water bearer. It's still a person. But Libra is justice, not a person. We're talking about ideals and concepts and systems, the concept of culture, the concept of a justice system. So this is really about being impartial, because in order to provide a healing situation for everyone, there has to be a modicum of impartiality in order to figure out the fairest situation. Okay. We've got the apathy card, 4 of Cups. All right. So again, interesting that they had me talk about Libra being objective, because apathy without emotion, removed from emotion, not even in that realm. Okay, very dispassionate, very detached and rational. And Gemini, quite frankly, that's one of your superpowers, to be detached and to be able to look at things rationally. Okay. And again, the scarcity card is bothering me. Oh, God. Yeah, you know, sometimes I wish that they would tell me these things quicker. They're talking about the scarcity of justice, the scarcity, the lack of objectivity that has been governing this interaction for a long time. So now it's about bringing the balance back. And Gemini, you're the one to do it here. Okay. Gemini, thanks so much for joining me, and thank you for sharing your time and energy. I do love doing these readings, and I look forward to them every week. So if you would like to learn more about what I do and what I can do for you, please check out the description below. There's more information there. I'll look forward to seeing you next time right here. Have a good one.